Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast on Fallout Shelter 2023. How y'all doing? We're going to go defeat Euler's Raiders, divide and conquer here. One of these quests we get as a one-off, but we're going to get them out there and get them going. And it's not going to be an easy one, because let me tell you, there is some math involved. Hoi. So, yeah. Defeat the Raider boss, divide and conquer. Now, there's going to be some interesting concepts here. Some of us are probably going to be like, "What the heck? How do you figure all that?" But no. It's quite simple if you really think about it. Now, if you really want to go out and Google the answers, you're going to get some mixed results. Let me tell you, because I'm being in my 40s, my late 40s, and having to go through high school math in my brain. Actually, even junior high math in my brain, I was having some issues with trying to make this stuff work. But yeah, what you're going to see us coming up to after we get through all the monsters is we're going to run into a couple of sets of raiders that are going to specifically ask us to do some math, and that is, you would think it's not that hard. But again, probably some of the issue is the fact that it's not so much that the questions are hard, much like anything else. I mean, if you can sit and watch Jeopardy and not knowing answers to questions, figure out what the answer is. Because a lot of it is based off of context clues. A lot of it is context clues, like understanding what they're asking. I mean, they give you a category so you can narrow it down to something within that category. And then they're going to ask you specific things. And, of course, they're giving you the answer. You're supposed to come up with the question. So that makes it even, easier. Definitely Jeopardy is not like it was when I was a kid. Jeopardy was like harder, like chemistry. Give me the chemical formula for, plastic or something like that back in those days. But, it's not like it is, not like it is then. It's a lot easier. And even with this one, they're going to be not that hard. So hold it right there, mouth breezers. In order to continue, you must prove your math skills. Since you guys don't look too smart, we'll start with an easy one. Does 2 plus 2 equal 5? Does it? Does it? 2 plus 2 is 22. Like the caliber only values large values of 2, 2 and 2 are 4. Answer C would be the logical thing. But if you think about math, 2 can mean anything between 2 and 3. So or small values of 5. So yeah, 2.6, 2.7 plus 2.7 might be 4 point or something like that. However, the fact that you're close to, 2.4, up between 2.1 and 2.4 would be 4.8. That means 5 if you round up. So that's what they're trying to go for. Again, these are trick questions. This entire quest is about trick questions. It's not about actual math questions that you and I are used to, like 2 plus 2 equals 4. They're not showing the decimals. And I don't know, I mean, technically that should be a disqualifier in my case. But, my thought would be, this is not a real math question. If you're going to say 2 plus 2 instead of 2.2 or 2.3 plus 2 point something, then how are you even asking a question that involves larger values of 2? But, I didn't write the script, I didn't write the questions. I just kind of figured that if I'm looking at this and they're asking for 2 plus 2 equals 4 and they give me more than one option, perhaps that maybe the option isn't just 4. Here we go again. All right, you guys got here just in time to help settle my argument. Can you tell us if 1 is the same as 0.9999? And 0.9 with an indefinitely repeating decimal. So again, trick question. Yeah, it's equal to 1, because if you go off to infinity with 0.9999, it might as well be the same as 1. Of course, the third option is violence, but, they're obviously looking for you to give them what you would perceive to be the wrong answer, knowing basic math. Just as a, side. Not that you just don't get the answers here, because we're giving you the answers already, but the idea being that they're asking you this question, they're presenting you with other options that aren't yes and no. Yes and no would tell you, oh, okay, fine. 2 plus 2 is 4. 0.9999 is not 1. But the fact that they've given you other options and they've worded it to say not yes or no, they're wording it as, oh, well, infinitely repeating decimals, it's the same as 1. That's the trick. Just like I said, just like Jeopardy, that's the trick. We're going through the rather quickly. I apologize. I had to. I've had a rough week. I've had a rough week at work, and it has been all I can do to just get these recorded. And I'm doing a voiceover and running through the clips and trying to make it, because I could have had 35 minutes worth of quests on this one, and I decided to just cut it down to 22 minutes, 23 minutes, because it was way longer than it should have been. So we should have one more question. There we go. One more question. So you've managed to get this far, impressive. We'll move to another quadrant if you can answer that. Be warned, 90% of those, this is like a Facebook question. So what is 6 divided by 2, and then in parentheses 1 plus 2? 9 being the final answer, equal to 1. Now, me, I would have said 1. I would have said 1 because of, order of operations. But if you look at Bedmas, or whatever they want to call that now, if you do what's inside of the parentheses first, that would be 3, and then you go left to right. Now, me, I would have gone what's in the parentheses and said, okay, times the 2, then that would be 6, and then divided by 6 would equal 1. I would have said 1. However, again, they give you a third option, which is C. It's too ambiguous. Again, yeah, it's too ambiguous. It really is. It can be 9. It can be 1, depending on your point of view of what you think the order of operations are. When you grew up, when you took math. So it doesn't even have to be that, yeah, I know the answer is 1, or yeah, I know the answer is 9. There's some debate on what the answer could be. And that's what and just like those Facebook quizzes, it's there to get you to debate it. It's not there to get you to get the right answer and look smart. It's there to get people to engage so that they can, gather data, and they can get, you to start a fight. Those types of things are the basis for why certain groups are on Facebook, just to let you know. But here, it's for funsies. It's not actually, we're not trying to, make you make you choose sides in some sort of heated battle. It's just you want to get the lunchbox, you want to get the junk, you want to get the caps. That's what it's for. So, but it definitely is an interesting quest that I do not remember ever doing. It's not saying I didn't, but who knows? All right, we defeated the raider boss. We defeated the raiders. We're good to go. Let's get back. Ooh, 7 Nuka-Cola quantums. Awesome. Next thing we're going to do is unlock these. Oh, the Grognak's axe and rusty alien disintegrator. We've got those from picking up on quests. I'm going to try to get that crafted. Unfortunately, I'm going to need some more microscopes, so we're going to have to send some people out. And I didn't get any on this quest, so it's not going to be from them. I'll probably send somebody out. But for now, let's look at see what else we got here. We've got too good to be true. Claim a stash of supplies if you can get past the Death Claw that's guarding them. That means it's going to be an alpha Death Claw, and we got to use them level 50 dwellers with a minigun only. Can't use the Vengeance. Abandoned Vault tactical supplies. Death Claw territory now. Say time to pick out the big guns. Okay, we're going to do that. We are going to do that. We got our peeps here. We got full on everything else. Let's get them out there and let's get them going. Because it's too good to be true, but we probably will get a Mr. Handy as if we didn't already have enough. So let's claim the supply stash in the abandoned vault. So I hope everybody's doing good. We are trying to get all of our peeps still up to 50, get everybody all the stuff built that we want to build. But for the most part, we're just doing these quests that we haven't done yet. And I like the fact that I don't know that these are new quests. I don't believe that they are new quests. I believe that these are old quests. Maybe I just never saw them. But definitely have, too good to be true. I don't even know if that is one of the quests that had a Mr. Handy on it. I can check and find out. While we're waiting, of course, we've got lead belchers or whatever else going after these alpha or mole rat brood mothers, which, yeah, that's not great. That is not great. Let's see here. No, that's not. Where is my... Oh. Keep moving forward. Yeah, keep moving forward. I'm having trouble finding which way to go here. Sorry, you're going to have to listen to me looking through my... There we go. Oh, I don't care. Why do I should not have... that's... Oh. So this is... Okay, so this is pissing me off. I am not able to monetize my channel. I cannot monetize my channel. And yet, I pulled up my nine quests that give out a Mr. Handy, and there was an ad on it. That ticks me off more than anything else. That is bull cucky. Yeah. So, yep, Too Good to Be True is one of the ones we looked at. So apparently I've done this quest before. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to do it again because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we want to get another Mr. Handy to add into the mix? We're going to have to build more floors the way that's going. So, yeah. And then these are always, you can always tell these types of vault quest locations where you get to an end and there's a wall with an elevator in front of it. You're never going to be able to go down in that elevator. You're going to have to always go around. So, just that's always, it's repeatable. They're not procedurally generated by any means. But there is a lot of mole rats in here, and definitely need to rely on the idea that if you have a high agility and a decent weapon that can do multiple shots, that you should focus all your attention, of course, on the alpha, the legendary monster, but also have those those weapons if you can. Here we're mandated to use a certain weapon, but have those weapons if you can, and the high agility, and max out your perks so that you can get as many shots in as possible before it's time for the monster to hit you, because the mole rat broodmothers will summon more mole rats, and that can cause you a lot of problems if you're not very high ranked. And the fact that my dwellers are all level 50, they have all of their perks up to 10, they're wearing a +5 agility outfit, and they're carrying a pretty high big gun weapon, like the Vengeance is one of the big gun weapons. That is a good indication that I'm going to be able to get a ton of shots in before the mole rat broodmother can attack or get a chance to summon more mole rats, which is the idea behind that. But for the most part, none of these things really stand a chance. They really don't. Even with having to, even if I had a low-level minigun, I don't think it would matter. But yeah, okay, here we go. Hey, a dead rat on the floor. How charming. There's nothing here, though. That seems rather odd that in the middle of all this, there is three long... Ooh, here, yeah, oh, here it is. Here it is. Would have been so nice to have gotten enough hits, and I think you need to have luck turned up. I think we'd have to have a +5 or +7 luck outfit in order to generate enough critical points to get a crit hit. For now, there we go. We got one finally, and I screwed it up, and it wouldn't. It still doesn't matter. I mean, that alpha death claw isn't going to really do much to us. But if you're taking these quests on and you're not where I'm at as far as levels and stuff like that, it might be a struggle. It's always a good idea. Okay, there we go. We got our Mr. Handy. And we got whatever this is going to be. This is going to be a lunchbox, so we'll get another lunchbox out of this. This is a good haul. Very good haul. We got 2 more levels. We're going to continue on and just clear it out because, of course, it's always good to get extra junk, always good to get extra containers, anything we can find. I mean, for us, caps don't matter. We're up over 1 million sometimes. So it does not matter if we get all the caps in the world on this quest. It won't go up over 999 or 999,999. The only way we can do that, of course, is opening up lunchboxes and getting caps out of there. And I always hold on to those critical hits because I think I'm going to have some big, huge, other mob come in, and yeah, I hate when I waste them. But if I had an objective that said, perform so many critical hits, I would have used them up by now. But we are not too concerned because it seems like we're going to just run into rad roaches from here on out. We've already, even if we ran into something that we couldn't beat, we've got the exclamation point glowing in the top there, so that means we have finished the quest and we could just leave. We wouldn't have to worry about all of our people dying and not being able to get all the rewards. We've got pretty much all of them. If anything else, all we're doing is just getting more duplicate blueprints for theme rooms that we've already gotten. Not that big a deal. Not too worried in the least. So there we go. Well, we got a new weapon there. New weapon. Alright. Yeah, I think we're going to... Oops, I think we blew those critical hits. But yeah. So, and we got more caps. So almost 4,000 caps on this entire situation, but the main thing is we got the Mr. Handy and we got the Lunchbox. Okay, we got everybody done doing what they're doing. Of course they're going to show up. I don't care. And then we got back out on the road for another set of quests. The game show gauntlet, I'll do that offline. This one we're going to do next time, the Wonders of Science, because it's one of those ones that showed up in the background. Yeah, this one here, these light blue ones. Dr. Herfberg is on a quest for knowledge and adventure. And yeah, sounds cool. And like I said, we got Dr. Lee also out there running around and getting stuff, because we've already got... She's almost up to level 15. She has not found any microscopes, and she's carrying with her a 61% extra wasteland junk animal, which is kind of concerning. Also, just to let you know, more people have completed training, and I've rotated them into other floors, so now I've got 4 guys at the top, although I don't know why I even have that anymore, because nothing ever reaches that. We have... Where are you? There you are. Hello. Yeah. We have got it to the point now where Deathclaws do not make it past this room, the middle room, so there's not even any point for these guys to be here. If I didn't need this to be here for, you know, needing dwellers, I would consider getting rid of it and putting in a resource room here, which is probably not a bad idea at this point. And I cannot scroll out. Oh my god, seriously? I cannot get out of this thing. Oh, I missed him. Oh well. See, that's why I don't care, because it's not like we can get any more caps. The only thing worth it is when Bottle starts dancing and I can get a Nuka-Cola Quantum from him. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, there he is. And I got caps. Oh well. And like I said, we're going to try building one of those Grognak's axe. But again, I need 4 total microscopes, and I do not have them. I guess anything hardened weapons, if you recycle them or scrap them, you can get a microscope out of. That seems to be where I've noticed it. So we're trying to do that as well. Anything I get that's hardened that I don't really need or use, I will scrap it. But that's our marching orders right now, and we'll see how that works out for us. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.